Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about what are the most important things what we should watch this week, because many things can actually move the market. So expect volatility, and this will be what the first part of the video will be about. Then let's talk about the fact that the SEC chair, Paul Atkins, actually is for self-custody in the US. So this is actually very, very important. Then we have, Bitcoin, US crypto stocks rise as more firms plan to buy Bitcoin. And pretty much these will be the things which I would like to mention in this video. And don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. So first, let's jump onto the prices. We can see that Bitcoin is actually up 1.6% in the last 24 hours. $109,486. Ethereum, on the other hand, it's more than 8% up. Let's talk about ETH in a second. $2,757 US. The top gainer today is Uniswap, up 22%, Aave 20%, Sky 19%, but many olds, look at these, going up. Losers, well, Leo is the only one almost, down 4%, AB down, which went up quite nicely recently, 2.5%, and pretty much, that's it. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, yesterday we had a very nice wick here on Monday, going up. Look, we had this, kind of downtrend. We here right at the end of the triangle, perfectly broke out, and then we went higher. Now we closed above this level, which is this 109,000-ish. And now it would be perfect to have a retest, what we right now doing, kinda, and then actually go higher. And when we're looking at here, actually, you can see on the Bitcoin chart, on the daily again, inverse head and shoulders, as you can see, and the target of this inverse head and shoulders could be around 150,000. So that also looks bullish. When we're looking at the M2 money supply, how Bitcoin is following it, is just doing it so far perfectly. I'm not saying that it's 100%, it will all the way go up there, but right now that will bring the target again above 160,000. So things so far actually looking bullish. And now let's talk about the facts, what's going to happen this week, what is happening this week, and what can actually move the market. So one of the important things definitely is this one, that there is right now the negotiation on between China and the US in London, the trade talks. It started yesterday on the 9th of June, and today actually it continues. And here we have the commerce of Secretary Howard Lutnick. Listen what he's saying about it.
We've been all day yesterday, and I expect to do all day today. So they're going well, and we're spending lots of time together.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
So, well, he pointed out that things going well. He spent the whole day yesterday. It's going to be a whole day today. So the outcome of this meeting would be very important, but the market looks like kind of positively priced it in. Then, when we're looking at, the beef between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, which really started last week, about the big beautiful bill. Elon is against it, Trump is for it, but right now they started to deleting their posts, what they said to each other, kind of negative things. Now Elon deleted the post saying that President Trump's tariff will cause a recession the second half of this year, and the other, this happened actually last week, but this is settling so far. Another important thing, which is actually not really Bitcoin related or altcoin related, but stablecoin related, and this is the Genius Act. And it can easily happen that in the next 3 weeks, so until the end of the month, they actually going to close these things, and it can happen, which will definitely would be critical for the US dollar and the economy. It could boost the whole thing. Then we had Donald Trump saying here, listen to this one, about the new Fed chair.
His rates, but he keeps them the same. It's insane.
What's your next Fed chair? Are you already thinking about who your next Fed chair would be? I know it's 2026 when his term expires, so you're already thinking about it.
It's coming out very soon.
So he's talking about the probability of the next Fed chair, because Jerome Powell will, whatever happens, finish in next year in March. So one thing is he tries to remove him, but if this is not working out, then probably sooner or later you're going to announce a new one. And after that, sooner or later, the Fed going to definitely decrease the interest rate. Not happening probably now on the 18th of June. It's very unlikely. Either not happening in July. September, there is a possibility, but just think about this. If finally they start to cut the rates, this is one thing. Second thing is Donald Trump would announce who will overtake Jerome Powell's job, and probably, Donald Trump going to choose someone who is in favor of his decisions. So probably further rate cuts can continue after Jerome Powell is removed. And this could be priced in earlier, actually, in this year. We do not have to wait probably for the price increase, what impact it could have on the market until next year. So this could be actually an interesting thing. And also this week coming up, actually tomorrow, the new CPI data is coming out. Interesting, the forecast says 2.5%, which is higher than it was in the previous month. So it was decreasing since January. Now they see it could be a bit higher. So it will be the same what expected, or actually a bit lower would be already something what the market expects. Then the PPI, just the same, 2.6. The forecast 2.4 was previously. So let's see how it works out. If it's better than the forecast, it could be actually good for the market. So these are the things which definitely going to happening and going to happen this week. So actually the trade talk between China and US, very important. CPI data also very important. And let's see how the things going, but these can cause some volatility on the market. And now let's move on and let's talk about Ethereum, because there are continuous inflows into Ethereum spot ETFs, and also let's check out the Ethereum chart. So when you're looking at, look at this one. Whenever you go back, even further back, you have just inflows into Ethereum spot ETFs. This is what you can see. They just buying. When you're looking at the Bitcoin one, there you have inflow, outflow recently. So not just inflows, but Ethereum, just inflows. This is one thing. Second thing, looking at the Ethereum chart, when you're looking at here, first you had this breakout from this trend line. That was actually important. Then we started to go sideways, but we couldn't really close and stay above the 200-day moving average, which is the blue line. And now yesterday we just stayed above it slightly, and today we're pushing actually higher. So can Ethereum now finally make a breakout, because we haven't seen Ethereum since the beginning of February this year above this line. When we're looking at the same thing on the weekly chart, it's also important, because on the weekly, for why it does work after the breakout here as support, and this is also important. So now we're pushing this new level, which is around 2,800-ish, and we're going to see how can Ethereum continue. If it breaks it, 3,000 could be the next very, very important level. And if this is happening, that can also boost altcoins. So yeah, interesting for sure. Right, next topic. The next topic I would like to talk about, it's all about that Paul Atkins, the chair of the SEC, is definitely supporting now self-custody in the US when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. So actually, when you go for Bitcoin, why Bitcoin if not self-custody? This is a logical question many times. Yes, not everybody likes self-custody. They don't like to take the responsibility, all these kind of things. But if you just think about it, then really all your assets are usually in the centralized system and protected by the third party. But on the other hand, Bitcoin, it's decentralized and you can do self-custody, so store it for yourself if you wish. And here we had Paul Atkins, and he was talking about in this speech. I'm not going to play it now, but you can check it out on my, I shared it on my X account, blockchainbloom. So basically, what he's saying, the right to have self-custody of one's private property is foundational American value. So he's in favor when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto self-custody. And this is actually very important, this direction, showing this example, because many other parts of the world is really just would like to have this control and the whole, basically the whole control about all the assets. And this is good that actually pushing in that direction. Right. Okay, and the last topic is that we can see that, you know, company stock going up as soon as we can find out that they invest in Bitcoin, and now we can see some nice rises in firm stock which holding Bitcoin. So when you're looking at this article, it says that Bitcoin US crypto stocks rise as more firms plan to BTC buy. So crypto-tied US companies gained alongside Bitcoin on Monday as public firms continue to scoop up the cryptocurrency. And yeah, this is general. So now we have a longer list. Those companies which I have, you know, added their Bitcoin to their treasuries, and more companies like this comes up. The ones which stocking Bitcoin already, they just keep stocking. You know, the leader is definitely Strategy. Then we have MetaBand and many others. And that makes other companies also think to get some Bitcoin. And if more and more companies thinking in this way, well, there's probably more need for Bitcoin, but we know that there's a hard cap, 21 million. And right now, 19.8, bit more than 19.8 Bitcoin is out. And yeah, we have about 3 million left on exchanges, some on the OTC market. And if those dries up in the next couple of years, then it will not be that easy to get some Bitcoin. So that would be very interesting which way we're going with that. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain to keep you up to date. So that's important. Very simple. Just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.